I'm making brownies. Okay. This makes 2 pounds. I think I want to double this. I think this might be doubled already somewhere. Never mind, it's not. It's not doubled. I'm going to double it. Chocolate, 7 ounces, 14 ounces. 14 ounces. Butter, 20 ounces. Eggs, 14 ounces. Sugar, 18 ounces. Salt, 4 grams. Vanilla extract, it's gonna be 1 ounce. Bread flour is gonna be 8 ounces. 8 ounces. Perfect. We're doubling up the recipe. We're making brownies today. They're gonna be fudgy brownies. I just wanted to double up my recipe. But we're gonna mash up the chocolate. Stay and watch. Subscribe and like. We're measuring in ounces. So, oh wait, that's grams. I don't want to do grams. I'm gonna do ounces. Okay. So we're measuring 14 ounces of chocolate. Ounces chocolate. And this is going, we need to melt the chocolate down. So it's gonna go in a double boiler, which is water. This is the best way to melt chocolate. I wanna see, I got it melting. And as it's melting, we're gonna keep turning it with a whisk. Here's my whisk. Oh. So as the chocolate melts, We're gonna be whisking it up. See, it's melting. In the boiler. We're using semi-sweet chocolate. We're making brownies. Oh my god. We're making brownies. I don't want to forget. We need butter. 20 ounces butter. I almost forgot. 20 ounces butter. That would have been crazy. We need butter in there because the chocolate will burn. 4, 8. Perfect. 20, which is basically a pound of butter. Yeah, is what we're gonna need. It's a lot of butter actually. So lots of butter. But that's gonna take a minute to melt down. So, from the US, we got butter melting and the chocolate melting on the double boiler. So, you need hot water. This is the best way to melt chocolate for consistency with the temp on the chocolate. So as the chocolate is melting, we're gonna get some eggs, and we're gonna be mixing eggs and sugar and vanilla. Eggs, sugar, vanilla. Eggs, sugar, vanilla in a bowl. We're making fudgy brownies. It's not pre-recorded. This is live, you guys. It's live. Egg, sugar, brownies. We're gonna need 14 ounces of eggs. There we go. Hello. Alright, 14 ounces eggs. Next, we're gonna need sugar. For the sugar, we're gonna need 18 ounces sugar. Honestly, a lot of sugar. Sugar. What? I know, it's a lot of sugar. There we go. Okay. 18. 18 ounces sugar. Next, we're gonna do 1 ounce vanilla. It's honestly a lot of vanilla. Finish my vanilla. We mix in. And we really want to get the sugar fully dissolved. No more clumps. Sugar. Okay, so that's sugar, vanilla, mixed. We're going to set that aside and we're going to check our chocolate melting with the butter. As we see, it's melting pretty well. So you're going to mix that up. Mix. And this melting method is called the double boiler method. And we want to melt this fully down. Like fully down. But it's getting there. So while that's still melting, we're going to measure our flour, which is going to be bread flour. And bread flour is like, it's like all-purpose flour, but it's more fine. It's finer than all-purpose, and it gives a better structure to your baked good. So that's melting up. Let's get the flour. I have my pantry. So we got some left. I think I'm gonna have to grab more though. So we need 8 ounces bread flour. 2, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. I'm gonna need more flour. See, I got the big bread flour. 6. 7, 8. Perfect. We got 8 ounces bread flour. And that's all the measuring that we need for this recipe. Actually, we need salt. We need salt too. And that's going to be 4 grams salt. 4 grams salt. We're done with the scale. Put this. Okay. So we got our bread flour. So we still got chocolate melting, but it's almost ready. Chocolate. But I got some new all-purpose today. So we're gonna pour that in. While we're waiting. It's our all-purpose flour. There's 2 kind of flours. Yes, brownies. Okay. So our chocolate almost done. Okay, we back. Banana bread. This chocolate is almost ready. It's mainly like the last bits of butter that we have. We're making brownies. The butter is almost there, melting. So to retrace our steps, we first measured out the, I've been good. We first measured out the chocolate and the butter together and we put it in a double boiler. So my recipe, I doubled my recipe that I normally make because I'm making a good amount. So the regular recipe, if you guys want to make some, it'll be 7 ounces chocolate, 10 ounces butter. And then on the side, we mix the eggs, the sugar, and the vanilla. So we did 7 ounces eggs, 9 ounces sugar, and then it's going to be 2 grams salt. And the vanilla is going to be half an ounce of vanilla. And then we got the bread flour, and that's with the salt here, is going to be 4 ounces salt. So if you guys want the recipe to follow along, they're, they're chewy brownies, I shall say. They're like gooey and chewy. We're so close. We just need the last bits of this butter melted, and then we're gonna continue. I'm good. And this is a double boiler. We got the water under with the pot. Okay. Oh yes, happy Juneteenth for all the black folks. Happy Juneteenth. I did go to a Juneteenth event, and that was pretty good. So we celebrating by baking brownies. So we got the chocolate. We're gonna keep whisking it, so we're gonna mix the chocolate with the eggs, but we want the chocolate to cool because if we pour the eggs in right away, they're gonna cook and we're gonna make scrambled eggs. We don't want that. We want the chocolate to cool. So to cool, when you want to cool something, you want to whip air. That's what the whisk is for. You whip the air into it. Whip the air. Whip the air. Okay. So now we're gonna do this fancy thing. It's called tempering. It's a little fancy, but it's fancy verbiage. But basically, we're gonna mix the chocolate in with our egg mix. But like I said, you don't want to do the chocolate while it's too hot. But we can still mix it. So this thing we're gonna do is called tempering, which means we're slowly, gradually gonna pour chocolate in. So, and we're gonna keep whipping it so the eggs don't cook. No, this is for other people. This is a gift for some people I'm seeing today. So tempering, we're slowly mixing in the chocolate. And you want to keep the constant mixing. And if the bowl's moving, you get a cloth, you wet it a little. Because I'm not using both hands. You wet it, you lay it so it doesn't move while you are whipping. We don't want it to move around. How long since I started the live? Oh, oh. I've been cooking for a long time. I do this for work, guys. I'm a chef. So we're tempering, we're slowly pouring the chocolate while we continuously whisk. Can you guys see? Mm-hmm. So slow whip. And you keep going. It takes a lot of arm strength for real though. Because we're trying to get the eggs to a temperature in which they won't cook at. So we're trying to get the eggs warm enough so that we can add the rest of the chocolate in a full amount. So this is the texture we're wanting to look for this tempering. I used unsweetened chocolate because there's a lot of sugar. I mean, look at my arms. I'm a baker. That's the thing. If somebody bakes, your arms are gonna be buff. You know? Looking good, looking good, looking good. And also the chocolate is cooling down as I'm doing this too, so. Let's see how hot. It's still pretty hot though, so I still want to keep this tempering situation going. What? Mm-hmm. These are better, and you can follow along. You can watch the replay of this live once it's over and bake along with me. And I gave you guys the recipe, and maybe later I can put it in the description if I remember to do that. Okay, so now that I feel like it's still pretty cold, so I feel like I feel like I want to mix the chocolate by itself because this is not going to be big enough to fit all of it, but this bowl will be. So now that I have the chocolate, I got it somewhat mixed, we're gonna then, no I don't, I'm gonna top these with a little bit of sea salt. So now that we're gonna slowly start mixing because we got it tempered so it shouldn't be cooking anything because we got it whipping. And these are going to be fudgy brownies, you guys. Real fudgy. It does take arm strength, though. But you got it. You can slow pour. You got it. But we're looking real good with our texture here. Is looking how it should look. And the stirring is not over, you guys. Stirring is not over because what's next? We're going to add our flour, our bread flour and salt. But let's just take a look at that. You got, see, you already can tell that it's gonna be a gooey texture, and this is without adding flour yet. So look at that. So now we're gonna add our bread flour with the salt. And I also like to do the flour gradually so it doesn't spray everywhere in my face. So I like to do this gradually. See, as we go, we're going from the in to the out. So we're grabbing in, then going out. I need my other hand for support, you guys, though. So, because like the more flour you lose, that's part of the baking process. So if you lose too much flour, it can ruin the recipe. Thank you for watching. Let's add the last bit. The last bit. The last bit. The last bit. So we're slowly there. Okay. There we go. There we go. This is it, you guys. This is the texture you're wanting. If your texture does not look like this when you brownies, I don't know what you did wrong. Maybe too much liquid, not enough. The chocolate isn't melted enough. What was your question? It has bread flour. So bread flour, it gives a more crummy crumble than all-purpose, because if y'all don't know, all-purpose is more of a thicker, I should say, part of the grain of the flour. So bread flour is a more flaky. There's different types of, there's so many different types of flours, you guys. But with bread flour, it gives more of that crumble that you want with brownies and any type of bread. So we got the like five main, well, is it five? The main breads is, you got all purpose, it's pretty heavy. All purpose, you're gonna get like a thick, you're gonna get a thick one. You got all purpose, you got bread flour for your breads and mostly baked goods. You got pastry flour. Pastry is a lighter flour and it's flakier than bread flour. You got pastry flour. Then you get all into the rise and all that stuff, but those are like the main ones. And the double O flour, that's for pizza doughs. That's what you want for pizza doughs. So that's what you want, you guys. These are gonna be gooey, a little bit chewy, but this is what you want. If you don't have that, I'm sorry to tell you, I don't know what you did wrong. I don't know what you did wrong. Okay. So now, I know you guys are starving. So now you guys are we're gonna put it in the brownie pans and they're gonna go in for like 45 minutes-ish. I like to use 9x9 pecans. Yeah, my recipe had pecans, but not everybody, F's with nuts and stuff. So pecans, walnuts, you can do it, you can mix it, but I don't know. I just don't like the idea of like full nuts in brownies. I feel like that would be better as like a crumble topping within it. And also some people they be too thick, because I'm like, if you're gonna do nuts, they need to be diced a little smaller, because they'd be chunks and it's like, no thank you. I'm trying to find my Pam, my spray. If I don't have my spray, which I thought I did, I'm gonna have to use olive oil. But I could have sworn I had spray. But I guess not. There we go. I gotta reorganize this pantry. I don't know. I feel like banana bread is good by itself. Okay, so I don't have, oh wait, here it is. That's crazy. I don't know why I didn't see it. That's crazy. Okay. So, we're gonna get the Pam. You want to spray all around. All around. And be generous. Be generous. Because when I do brownies, I like to do the flip and cut. So be generous. And I'm going to put some on a sheet pan. I already preheated the oven. Alright, it's already ready for me. I did that way before I started the live. Like way before. Way before I even started making it. So as we So my since okay. So for me, I have my oven set to 355 because one, mine's an electrical oven, so if I don't set it a certain way, it will lose heat. So I always set it a couple degrees higher. So the recipe says 325, but like they're probably using like a convection oven, but the electrical ovens are a little more, I say they take a lot longer and they lose heat quicker than a convection oven. So when I open the door for to put stuff in the oven, I know I'm gonna lose like 10% of my heat that's set. And it's gonna take a minute to get back to that set heat. So I always set it a little bit higher because I know I'm losing heat, and electrical ovens just aren't the same as convection ovens. So we're gonna pour um so I start with a little below halfway and then I go from there. Okay. So this recipe, so let me just say, if my pans are 9 by 9s, so the recipe that I made it with, because I doubled it, it's two 9 by 9s, but I gave you guys the single recipe measurements. It will fit one 9 by 9, or it will fit like two 8 by 8, like one and a little bit of an 8 by 8. I'm pretty sure. So we got the two 9 by 9s here. I'm gonna put it in the oven and then we'll go from there. Mm, um, what else? I don't really have any other tips when it comes to oven things for brownies. But then we'll wash the dishes. We'll do all that. So I'll be right back. I gotta throw this in the oven. Okay, y'all? I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm gonna wash the dishes because you always gotta clean as you go right after. I almost forgot to set my timer. That's crazy. So I set the timer for like 38 minutes. So I'm going to be going out of town. So I have to pick out some clothes for that. So we're going to wash these dishes, pick out these clothes, and hopefully within that time frame, the, the brownies will be done. Right? Hopefully. Because I got to leave out like 4:30-ish. So that's like in an hour. I got to leave. So hopefully we get the brownies out. They cool. We cut into them. We put them in the boxes. So that's why I gotta get my stuff ready. So when so we got brownies in the oven. Pick out my clothes. Clean up a little bit. Because I'm gonna be gone for like a couple days. And then and then yeah, let the brownies cool slightly and then cut into them, put them in the boxes, and then I'm gonna be driving. So that's right now it's 3:14 here. I majored in culinary arts. Okay. Culinary. And it's a science, you guys. By my associates in science. And you guys, associate degrees are real degrees. Some people don't think so, but they are. I don't think they do that in California anymore. I know they used to. Okay, you better double check. No more dishes. Alright, so dishes are done. I got some sea salt. I'm trying to decide if I should put a little bit on top as it's cooking. I think I'm gonna do that so they could actually no, at the end, because they're just gonna soak in and soak up, so it's gonna be at the end. We're gonna sprinkle at the end. Yeah, Jamaica, yeah. That makes sense. I normally don't put salt on my brownies, but I was like, let me try it this time. Like, why not? You know? Why not? Whatever. Okay, so we got 30 minutes. Which gives us enough time to get some clothes together, pack up some stuff that I need. Deodorant. I'm out here sweating. I'm gonna bring that. Bring it all. Bring all that. Okay. So first, I'm gonna pick out a couple outfit options. I'm gonna pick out a dress. Cause Lord knows I'm gonna go out for dinner, but it's gonna be a more low-key dress. So, I don't know. I don't know. that'll be a cute outfit option. Let me see. I'm thinking this blue one will be a good dinner dress. Dinner. And I got my shoes. My heels. I have to find my black ones. I'm like, where are my black heels? I know my room is so dark. Where are they? I don't know where they went. How could they have gone? There's no way they fell. There's no way. They fell. I don't know where they went actually. So we're gonna do these shoes because I don't know where my black ones are with this dress. I don't know where my black ones went. Actually, I might know. I might know. Okay, should I do the black or the silver? Well, let's see. Do I wear this one enough? The silver ones will definitely be easier for me to manage. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go silver. Because these are just so high and I don't think they need to be high. Oh my gosh, never mind. I found my black shoes. I found them. These are the ones I was looking for. I'm gonna keep the black shoes. Okay, so we're going for dinner. Dress. With some shoes. Where am I going? Out of town. Out of town. Out of town a little bit. Okay, I'm looking for my blouse. Yes, I'm going out of town. So I don't know where my blouse went. But I guess I'll bring this green jacket. That was the first meal you made at home? Jacket. So many jackets. You guys. Okay. So it's gonna be kind of warm. Oh, this is a skirt. Okay, bottoms. Bottoms options. The bottoms. I need at least one legging option. Bottoms. Then we're gonna pick tops. We're gonna pick tops. Tops, 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 tops. Yes, I am from Cali. So, I know that's a crazy lip. So I think this is what I'm gonna change into for what I'm wearing today. baby. Well, it's cold where I'm at, but where I'm going later is it's warm. And we're gonna have to check the brownies soon. We got 15 minutes till the brownies should be ready. They should be, you guys. They might be done sooner too. Who knows about that actually? Um, summer travel. Do people like bringing their blankets when they travel? Because I don't like hotel beds. They're like too cold. Too cold. Got my medicine, got my this, that. Everything else. Got my, I need socks, you guys. Socks. I just washed my clothes. So I should have socks in here. I only need like a couple pairs. Like, I'm wearing one, so I need two. Like 2 pairs. Two pairs of socks. I mostly bring so much, but I'm gonna be gone for 2 days. So I got tops, bottoms, jackets, just in case, shorts, skirt. I thought about because you guys know, like some people, we got multiple outfits for days, for one day. And that's how it is. 'Cause you got multiple outfits in a day. Beach tennis? Beach tennis? How does that work? How does beach tennis work? I've never heard of it. Because I feel like that would be hard. Because do the balls really bounce that well on sand? Okay, I want to put this stuff in my car. so I don't have so much to carry out once later, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I feel like I have so much to carry already. Okay. Yo. That doesn't sound right. Beach tennis. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing. People are making stuff up. White people love making stuff up. Beach tennis. No way. No way. No way. We got 10 minutes for the brownies to do their thing. Yeah, but the sand. The sand. That's what I'm concerned about, is make it make sense with sand. And I gotta check in the brownies. Ah, ah. They use their feet and hands. That's not kindness. That's not tennis at all. Oh. Okay. I gotta check on the brownies. So I'm gonna do that. Check on the brownies. Yeah, wash my hands. Come back. Okay. So I see the brownies still need like a good 15 minutes almost. Try 13 minutes for the brownies. Oh, so yeah, that's badminton. That's not tennis. Oh, see, that didn't make sense. I had a feeling. Ooh, that I'm gonna see this before. This box might be useful for something. I had to take a box from Dollar Tree because they keep running out of bags at Dollar Tree. I'm like, you guys need to keep up your bag game. I'm gonna get the cutting board ready. Oh my goodness. I need a cutting board. Two. The cutting board, and it's all bent. My board got all bent. Look at this. It's all, I don't know if people can tell. It's all bent. It doesn't, I guess. Look at that. It's all bent. That's crazy. It's because of how I had it. But it's fine. It's still usable. I know the brownies are like 10 minutes out, you guys. 10 minutes out. We're gonna see our finished product. Finished product time. what to do for 10 minutes. I gotta sit down. That's what I gotta do. Just sit down. Standing too long. Oh, I actually have to find containers to put this stuff in. I'm gonna take a couple. One of these, a few mini ones. Y'all show one. I don't really like brownies. Well, I don't really like baked goods. Like, I love making baked goods, but I don't eat it. I know it sounds crazy. Did I hurt my forehead? I don't know. I don't know, because this has been like on my baby photos and all that, so I don't know what happened. We'll never know. Honestly, I have so much. We gotta make these boxes. Maybe it's a birthmark. That probably makes more sense than me falling. From what I understand. I think that makes more sense than like if I fell. Well, honestly, I don't know. How will they know? How will they know? How will they know? They'll never know. They'll never know. I feel like I was like, I feel like I have tape somewhere. I do have tape somewhere. Right in my face. We got these boxes. We got these boxes. We got these boxes. Dang. Bounce, bounce. Here we go. We got a box. So I got let's sit down. Big. They're not that big. That's crazy. I don't know. That's not really a compliment, you guys. That's not. It's not a compliment. I'm gonna eat this yellow kiwi. While we wait, we got that yellow kiwi. Mm. Mm. It's good. It's real good. Mm. Okay, we got how many more minutes? 3 more minutes. Oh, um, I know. Neck and back. Oh, because I got a bad back. Got a bad neck. Mm. All right. All right, I'm gonna look at our brownies. I need an Asian lady to break my back. That's what I need. Not just walk, break. Break my back. So I'm gonna check the brownies. We're gonna look at them, see the finished product, all that. Okay, the brownie is done. One needed to dry out a little longer though. So, but it only needs like maybe 3 minutes, but this is the look of it. It's clean, not burnt. It rose, a little puffy, but once we cut into it, we're gonna see it's gonna be a gooey center, and that's what we want. So we're gonna let it cool a little bit because we don't want to do the flip right away because that's gonna fall apart. But we're gonna do the flip. Yeah, let her cool. She needs a good amount of time to cool down, honestly. So they're gonna cool and they're gonna cut into it, and yeah, so let it cool, cut into it. I'm gonna change before I cut into it, cause pretty much as soon as I cut into it, we're gonna box it up, plate it. Well, not plate it, box it up, and I'm gonna go. I gotta go. So I know it's crazy timing, but all that within an hour, 45 minutes, yeah. But we're ready. These brownies, we conquered the brownies today. So if you guys want to make your own, rewatch this live. So don't forget to subscribe, become a member. I keep forgetting to say that. Become a member. Do all that. I don't know what's on my neck. It's probably brownie stuff, honestly. So I think it's been long enough, so I'm gonna get the other brownie from the oven. Cause there was like one part where I was like, that needs like a slight bit longer. That was it though. Because like the rest of it was coming off clean. So I was like, okay, I just want that slight bit to dry out a little more. And then we chilling. I need to get my knife too because this is all gonna happen pretty quick, pretty fast. Pretty fast. Let me get my knife. I know you guys are probably like, why is your knife not in your kitchen? Because I take it to work. I take it to work. It's a nice Miyabi knife you can get on Amazon. It's like $200 something. It's mainly for vegetables, but we want clean cuts with these brownies. So that's what we're doing. So we're gonna use it on. I'm gonna get the other brownies. We'll be back. So it's still not coming off as clean as I want it to. So we're gonna try to flip on this one. because it will cool faster with the flip. And brownies are hard because the centers always give me trouble. So I'm hoping this center doesn't give me as many problems as they normally do. Because I'm going to try to see if that helps the separation a little bit. Let's try it. Sketchy. Oh my god. That was such a clean flip. Look at that, you guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. It didn't even take any off. Look at that. Clean. Clean flip. Look at that. So clean. That's what we want. That's what we wanted. Okay. That's not gonna flip. So we're gonna cut it like that. So I'm gonna let it cool a little bit. Cut it a little bit. I'm gonna see where I wanna make my cuts. We're gonna get the edges. Look how clean that is, you guys, though. The edges are so clean. But this is the example of the gooey center we're looking for. So we got the crumble. We got the gooey center. Do we see that? That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for when we do the brownies. That slight gooiness in the center. That's a perfect brownie. That's a perfect brownie. And that's just the edge, you guys. And you know, usually people burn the edges and all that. Not with me. Not with me, you won't. If you follow these directions well, you won't burn the edges. So I like to do practice cuts. Edges. It's beautiful. Happy about that. Everything's looking good. Looking like it should. And here's the brownie. The brownie, you guys. Look at that. We got perfect clean cuts. This is our top. Soft bottom. No burnt crust. You gotta be proud of the work. So I hope that you guys can try out this recipe. And do it. And follow along with me. Ooh. She's hot. She's hot. She's hot. She's on fire. Ooh. This one, I feel like it's slightly under. No, it's not under. We're good. It's just really chocolatey, you guys. Much more chocolatey than you would think. Okay. Now it's like barely having to clean it off. I like that. Our second one is most definitely ready, so we're gonna get that. So we got our second one. So we're gonna wait for the second one to cool. But that's that's the brownies. That's the brownies. I think I'm just gonna Starbucks. Hey, it looks like I do not have my small boxes. What it be looking like? But here we go. I'll try an egg. Yeah, it's good. It's chewy how it should be. That's a brownie. That's a brownie, you guys. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Oh! Let's make the flip happen. Ooh. Okay, so I left it in slightly longer than the other one, so it is a little darker, but not like burnt. But we are ready. You still got that good gooey inside. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. She's hot. So hot. think I'm gonna, I need a bigger box. I'm gonna split some of them into a bigger box, honestly. The air bags. Figure things out here. Okay. Okay. I'm like, alrighty, gotta go soon. Okay. And I gotta get gas. Oh my gosh. I gotta go, but thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, become a member. Catch me live tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one. Bye.